clean burning hell, I tell you what.
I fallen on God's child!
There I am. StreamYard a little slow tonight. It's a little fucking slow. But anyway, what's going on? Black metal maniacs. Alright, we got Eric, James, Justin, Insane. I'm sure you're sick of that. Adam, fucking Tone. What's up, Joker? Who else we got? Spirit World, Danny, Megs. Yeah, I think that's... Is that no? Carpenter fucking Corpse. What's going on, dude? Virgin Taker. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool little show for 11:30. 11:30 at night. Alright, man. So let's get into the jams. I got my Howling Werewolf figure that we're going to check out in a while. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, StreamYard's definitely lagging. I look like a Japanese dubbed Godzilla movie. Oh no, Godzilla is coming over there. Do you all see him now? It is he is approaching Tokyo Bay. It just looks bad. Oh shit, man. All right, here we go. Let's get in some jams. Maybe it'll clear up. Maybe it won't. Fucking know. Yeah, that's like total fucking autopsy. Wouldn't you agree? Look at this cork. It's just fucked. It's fucking fucked, man. It's fucked. Fucking fucked. Yeah, total good. Trying to keep it cool. Total fucking autopsy. What's up, Joker? Zach, how's the Flat Brim Nation doing, buddy? Keeping it real. Keeping it tight on the lid. Yow! Okay, okay. Yeah, I think on Tuesday coming up, I'm gonna have Sherman from Insecticide on the show because they will be playing in San Antonio next Saturday. T-Bone, what's going on? So that'll be fun. Sherman's a cool dude. I'm sure you guys seen him on good old Jamming Out All Badass as well. He's a good guy. So keep an eye out on that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, who's next here? Shoobly bop. All right, there we are. Check this out. Ugh. Remove the mic. It's the Nickerwolf figure. Oh, it's the Howling figure. That's the back. The side. The movie poster front. And here we go. Hold on, let me get the setup for you. There's the figure. You got 3 heads. Oh, hold on, man. I'm fucking. Let me put this full screen. No, you jackass. Full screen. There you go. There you go. Pretty cool, man. So you got one bloody head. Then you got just a roaring head, and then the regular snarl. You got a couple hands. Pretty big figure. Like 7, 8 inches. I don't know. Some bullshit. The Howling. This just came out. How you say it? Nika? The Nika figure. Oh, check out that cool little pic. Hell yeah. Nickerwolf ready to fuck some shit up there, huh? Go out there and find it. And Costco, dude, you're kicking ass, dude. Your fucking channel, your views are crazy. All them Fisher people. So, you can find one in the wild or order one if you like this type of shit. It's fucking good, dude. Ultimate werewolf action figure. Nickerwolf's gonna try to steal it from me. They always come in nice packaging too with Nika. Arr. That's how a goddamn werewolf should look too. Fucking beastly. Not like it caught AIDS. I like that. What was that? The Wolf Band that came out recently, but God, they could have did better with the werewolves. Story was fine. Werewolves were quite tragic looking. I was like, why do they look like they got cancer? God, make them look evil. But, you know, there were parts in the movie I like. You know, like how he's literally turning into a fucking wolf. I know, way a wolf would think and act, but need to look scarier, buddy. Werewolf. Of course, the original's better. Hell, the one with, what's his name? Del Toro? Guillermo Del Toro, the one. Or is that the director? I don't fucking know. I think that's the director. But the one with the Mexican actor, dude. The Wolfman. That came out, you know what, like 10 years ago or so? Woo! That was a good movie. Dog Soldiers fucking rules. Yep, I like Dog Soldiers as well. Yes, sir. Now I just need to get me American Werewolf in London figure and I'm set. Maybe I'll make them battle. Oh, and metal artist extraordinaire Mark Riddick is going to be on the channel too. Silver Bullet's alright. It gets a lot of hate sometimes. I don't understand, but I like it. But anyway, Mark Riddick will be on the channel. We just got to knock down a day. So keep an eye out on that. What's next? In the ancient Ion of Death.
If gold freezing winds will
Now
There you go. Some DOG, Denial of God. The Ghouls of Dog. That was like their first EP, I believe. Way back when. Way back when. Johnny Cage is taking the lead in the new Mortal Kombat movie, man. You heard that shit first here on the Witching Hour. Got Ghoulish Grin. Drinking some Pats. Cheers. What's going on, dude? Wait. Oh, I move shit around. Fucking. Hold on. Maybe. Here we go. We got to do some promotion here. Check this out. Got this from Fomorian Productions. Check it out. The Ghoulish Grin demo. Get yourself a copy over there. You're like, what? What's Fomorian? Hold on. Hold on a damn fucking minute. And let me find it. There you go. FomorianProductions.com. This shit fucking rips. J-Dog gave it a non-deserving review. It's way better than what he said. It's not just Morbid Angel. I hear more than that. What's so bad about sounding like Morbid Angel, too, man? Fucking... Especially, you know, if it's Altars of Madness style, who fucking cares? That fucking rules. That's a fucking badge of honor, right? Real good stuff. Also, they're almost out. Get your Pius Levis official embroidered stickers, not that printed shit. These are actually embroidered in. You got gold. You got red. They look fucking great over at Fomorian Productions. Great prices too. I was trying to get old Paul to come on tonight, and he's all, well, if I'm not asleep. Fucking Polly Coconuts. Well, he does wake up early. We gotta give him his credit. He does wake up early, but this is in your honor, Paul.
Cheeseburgers don't attack you, do they?
He ate too many cheeseburgers and passed out. That's his Friday night party. He was like, cheeseburgers, please don't attack me. No, Paul, they'll attack you about 3 in the morning. You got shit them out. So anyway, get your asses over the Fomorian Productions, order all that stuff. I know they're low on they didn't make like a shit ton of those Pius Levis patches either, so limited, very limited run. We'll probably have some cheeseburger coma. Yeah. I don't even know if the guy ate cheeseburger. Very limited run of those, so 3 a.m. meat sweats. Oh, I shouldn't eat that 10th cheeseburger. Oh. But hey, shout out to Paul. Fucking rules. You've been cool. I know I'm a night owl. That's why I started the show so late, because I was running around getting dinner. What else did I do? Just really started dinner late. I think my wife we had to run in to a couple of stores. That was about it. How exciting. So fucking black metal. I'm hoping Maria comes in, because I made this for her. Check it out.
Yeah, they make a smaller moped, but it's nothing like having one of these mean machines between your legs.
Let's do that again, because fucking Fomorian was covering it up. God damn it.
Yeah, they make a smaller moped, but it's nothing like having one of these mean machines between your legs.
You know, nerds, man, they really think they're fucking cool like that. That is Midnight Madness. It's a fucking classic from the early 80s. You got to see it. I took another scene from it too, dude. Check this out. Here we go. This is from the same fucking movie. Check.
Hey, Barf, have you unscrambled those letters yet?
Faggot beefy? A faggot beefy. Really a whole faggot.
Shut up!
Faggot beefy. Fucking classic. Well, I got the dog's review. I don't know if I can say everyone else did, but yeah. Sometimes. Fine example why not all record label guys have great taste. I mean, I'm not gonna say everything. He has some good taste. He actually likes a lot of good stuff, but some of the stuff too, I'm like, you say tomato, I say tomato. You know, it's just like, nah, not for me. Ghoulish, I haven't, but I'll spew the hate that way if I need be. Like, he didn't trash it. I don't want anybody to fucking jump the gun. It wasn't like that. But you could tell. He was like, thanks for the money. Let me hear this real quick. My quick thoughts. All right, next. Yeah, hey, man, you got it on 3,000 ears or whatever. It don't work that way. Okay, here's an update from the Queen of Fomorian Fomorian Productions. Actually, we're running pretty low on the Pious Levis patches and Warhammer CDs, so grab them while you can. Once they're gone, they're gone. Yep. That's how it goes. Hey Lee, if you're still there, did that one file I sent you work out okay? Let me know. I never heard anything back. I was wondering if it worked or if it didn't work. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. All right, let's get back into some jams. More metal.
clean burning hell, I tell you what.
Why don't you make like a banana and shit?
You have any men's shirts for men?
Have you tried the Army-Navy store?
Oh, very funny, huh? One more word out of you and he gets it, all right? Come on. Why don't you two put your heads together and make an ass out of yourselves, huh? Somebody, will you shut the fat little bastard up?
There you go. Some comedy capers for in between the songs. All right, everybody. James G with the jokes. Okay, I'll check it out, Miss A. That's how I usually do stuff, bro. When I watch stuff, watch it on the TV, message through the phone. Because my TV has a good stereo. What has its own, was it sound bar and fucking subwoofer? I don't fucking listen to this shit on the phone. Hell no. Fuck that. Let's get into the question of the night. Black Metal Power Hour question of the night. Are you a sellout because you went on a particular podcast? You didn't change your band's music. You didn't change your band's attitude. You didn't change anything about the band. But you went on the Garza podcast. Is that a sellout now? Is that the standard we're holding? He was on Garza. I can't believe Paul Ledney went on Garza. He's not the ultimate black metal underground guy I thought he was because he went on Garza. So, what do you guys think? Is that a sellout? Because he went on Garza? You did see on my show, he said he was trying to do music for real, which means going out, touring, trying to make some money off the music, you know, I don't want to say like make money because there's not a lot of money to be made playing. I sound low. Well, mic's up all the way. I could talk closer to the mic. I don't know, man. Probably reset all my fucking settings, so that's always fun. Let me see here. Let me open up some settings. Speaker. Microphone. Oh, I ain't fucking with all that. Nah. Let me check this. I sound all low. Yep. Yeah, I'll have to fuck that offline. I sound fine. Okay, here we go. I'll get back into the subject. Pro Fanatica is not for the money. It can't be. So, or being on Relapse, or well, thank you, T-Bone. At least someone recognized. The music's blasting. I always play the music loud as shit. That's on purpose. I used to do that to irritate Frazier. Alright, Ghoulish Dave. Fucking Garza, deathcore. Fuck that guy in his stupid face and purple show. So he's definitely not a Garza. Garza Natica? But anyway, wait, okay. Let's backtrack. But Paul Lidney came out on my show. I definitely don't have no reach like the fucking Garza podcast, so are we gonna call him a poser? Because he came out on the Witching Hour, which, like, you know, I'll be lucky to get 1,000 views on that show that he was on. Yeah, see? So He did come out on here, and there's no big reach on here. But he still did. Yeah, it seems like Paul's getting more heat than John is for coming out on the Garza podcast. It seems like when John did it, no one cared, but Paul does it. It's like, black metal betrayed. Glenn Benton was on Garza. Is he a poser? Glenn Benton even says he don't even listen to metal. Yeah, that's what, you know, this is more like the reasonable approach, J.R.R. Tolkien. I mean, fuck Garza, but him being a guest is not a sellout move. Freaking G.G. Allen went on mainstream television. That's true. Was it Donahue or some shit? So, is G.G. Allen a sellout? Most insane guy there was. Fucking Glenn Benton's washed up ass was there. Yeah, his washed up ass still packs them in, puts asses in the seats. What if Necron went on Garza? Not gonna happen, but what would we do? Would everybody cancel their witching hour subs? I hate Necron. He went on Garza. Or Francisco. Francisco ain't gonna go on Garza anyway, but what if he did? You should, T-Bone. That would be the best fucking episode yet. I want you all to start hashtagging Necron for Garza. Let's make this happen. I need to get some more interest in Pius Levis. ETD for Garza. Hexea. Would I go on? I mean, it would like be totally weird because we're so fucking way more underground than anything he's ever had. It would be like, I do it. I don't care. But, you know, I think it doesn't affect the music. That's how I see it. Oh, I totally burn him for not knowing anything. I'd be like, how you fucking not know who Blasphemy is? What you fucking listen to growing up, bro? Come on. We are grumpy old assholes. That's true. Yeah, I'd be like, what? You don't know who Blasphemy is? Hit it. Bowser alert. I miss Andy. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope everything's cool, Mr. Andy. Like, bro, you're 40. Stop listening to Korn. That's their jam, dude. What are you gonna do? That's their jam. Oh, I made a joke because I found out that, you know, I think Francisco was already saying what Fraser told me. He wants to go to Pro Fanatica, but the tickets are $40, and I go, damn, after those prices, you'll be broke Fanatica. Dun dun dun. Psst. Like $40. But I don't go to those type of concerts, like those big touring acts. Well, they're not big, but you know what I mean. You know, when Cannibal comes through, or Vader, or any of that stuff. Because I just see the prices, and they usually play at venues that make you pay fucking $25 to park. Oh, I want $10 for beers, and I'm just like, fuck all that. I'd rather go to my little underground show, free parking, hang out with the friends, pay $10, $12 to get in, whatever, or $15. Not, you know, these $40, $50 prices. I'm not doing that. Here's where I get to pull the old dude card. I saw those bands when they were good. And it's really true. I saw them when they were young and hungry. Not just out there cranking it out. Okay, that's odd. Fucking Cavalier, 60 for an underground band with his son. I'm paying no more than $3 for them. You're sneaking them in then, buddy. They're not that cheap. toured with Korn. I know. We all know. I never see. Well, if you never seen them, see, I saw Pro Fanatic. God, I think like 2008, 2009, when they came and played the Sacrifice of the Nazarene Fest here. It was like one of their first shows back. That was fucking awesome. So yeah. See, learn something new every day. Wintertime, you can sneak them in your jackets. Yep. Speaking of Lone Star, today, well, technically it was yesterday, but we're still up, so it's today. Today is Bear Reeves' birthday. Or as he would always say, Happy Death Day, brother. So I went to wish him a happy death day, as he would say, even though he's not physically here with us anymore. He's always here in spirit, especially on this show. Dude was fucking metal as fuck. He was so metal, he was punk. Hey Daniel, I haven't seen you in a while. I know, because I haven't done a late show. My Am's BFF from high school knew Megs from Cold Chamber because he grew up out there in the IE. Yes sir, rest in peace Bear. Maybe we'll play a song for him on the way out tonight. There you go. You know, I think I saw Cold Chamber once with fucking Kitty. Can't remember. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing there. The fuck was I there? I think it was Fear Factory or something. JR Token, did that sound right? At Sunset Station, Cold Chamber, Fear Factory, and Kitty or some bullshit. I get all those bands mixed up. Rest in peace, Bear. Yeah. It's weird. The world is not, my world is not the same, not having Bear in it. Getting fucking JRR Token jokes, memes all, once a week or so, and they're always hilarious. Yeah, right, it was Sunset Station. What the fuck was that show? Oh, new metal days. Now, I got some dirt on some people. People you would be shocked, who had their kiddies hats on and were rocking it out hard back and now these people are, I'm so metal. I'm metal from the old days. Like, oh yeah, but you were jamming that kitty too, weren't you, buddy? We shall keep it in the closet and not embarrass these folks, but strange times back then. Some of the heavy supposed black male people walk around in their Jangos. We gotcha. We gotcha. Metal never forgives. We remember. The scrolls remember. Cutting their hair too. Yeah, everybody getting them goofy haircuts. I didn't forget. Am I saying I'm the most metal motherfucker? No, because I went through my fucking rap. I was never a rapper, but I loved me some gangster rap. So I was always decked out in my sports gear. No, I'm not telling on them, but hey Andrew, I didn't even fucking thank you for a fucking super chat, dude. Thanks, dude. Let me, as the kids say, let me give you a drop. Let me find one for you. But cutting the hair and all that, out of control. Out of control. I have no fucking deal on that, dude. I never went to Ozfest. My stepson did. He better love his stepdad. I sold a bass so he can get a ticket to go to that fucking shit. The year Demi Borger played. He wanted to see them so bad. Yeah, you can't play any fucking Cannibal Corpse on here. It'll shut the show down, dude. Too popular. Clitty. That's even better. Clitty. So what's your girl band's name? Clitty? What? Fucking nah. Bullet Boys sold out and became a grunge band. Dude, Bullet Boys sold out when they first started. Let's be real. Come on. That's like saying, did you know Poison sold out on their first album? Well, fuck yeah, I did. The first album was sold out. You know who else went fucking grunge? What is it? Testament. Remember that? Yeah, Exodus, Testament, all those fools. I had that video up. Uh-oh, T-Bone. No, it wasn't Francisco. I didn't even know Francisco back then, but I have a feeling it wasn't. It would never be Francisco. But you're gonna get a.
Somebody, will you shut the fat little bastard up?
It was Frazier. Frazier went grunge in the 90s, man. He was all flanneled out and he was depressed. Okay, yeah, I went to Ozfest where Demu. That's why he wanted to go too, not just from Demu, because Sabbath and Judas Priest and all that shit. I mean, that's a good lineup there. I ain't gonna lie. I fucking wanted to go, but Dad saved the day. Dad saved the day. You know, I don't think I ever even seen Sabbath with Ozzy. I seen him with Dio, but not Ozzy. I think I went to see him back in the 80s. Around the Live Evil era. Crazy, right? I'm old, man. Old and gray won't go away. That's what they say. Spirit sent you the receipts. Oh, we got receipts. Seen Ozzy twice. I don't even think I seen Ozzy. All these years, I never fucking seen Ozzy. How crazy. Frazier probably has more rock star stories than anyone. Yeah, because he's always trying to get him to sign shit. Yeah. When I think I found out, when I found out about Black Sabbath, I was going backwards because I think I got into the first Ozzy. I was a kid, you know. I got into the first Ozzy album first, Ozzy, and then I think Diary of a Man Band was already coming out at that time for me, like right around the corner. So I got in that, and then like one of my brother's friends like, "Hey man, you know Ozzy sung for Black Sabbath," and I was like, "What?" Mind all. No, this is like in early '80s. Did I ever see I Come Blood fan-made pornographical made music? No, I didn't. I actually came blood one time. Maybe I'll tell the story. It was rowdy. Only saw Ozzy with Black. See, that's fucking cool. And I only saw Black Sabbath with Dio. What is this world? It's upside down. It's fucking bizarro. When he dies, he's going to have a hologram of himself to tour with that, whatever new version of Sabbath is touring. Someone was running down on a forum. It was embarrassing because it was a New Zealand one saying Ozzy's wife is a wife beater, cheater, animal killer, Hitler for blah blah blah. Yeah, people are idiots. Manson was on the bill with Korn Street, the Ozfest I worked, but I worked with Manson 2 times prior to that, so that's cool to see them again. Was he cool? Was he a cool guy? That little fight him and John 5 had. What the fucking most beta fight ever filmed? Right? That's that guitarist's name, right? Did anybody see that? They got into a little thing. It's not, I wouldn't say a fight. He kind of like did a baby kick on him, and then John 5 like threw his guitar down all mad and like I was like, wow, this is a total beta fight. People were scared of this guy back in the day. Saw Ozzy once when I was 17 with Rob Zombie in 2001. Did you see it? Look it up, man. The Marilyn Manson, John 5. Let's call it altercation. That shit was not a fight. Oh, was he like flipping out or something? See, I can only imagine. That's never happened to me. To be on tour and then like can you imagine, like, you know, someone in the family is like passing or going to die, and if you leave, you fuck the tour, you know. A tour like that too, like if the band fucks like all the promoters, it causes a fucking nightmare financially. Oh yeah, Skinhead Ozzy was great. Ozzy in the 80s was badass. He was a fucking nut. Just shaving his head, doing fucking blow. Passed out, pissing, you know, on the grounds of the Alamo, climbing up a tree, not coming down. Okay, he was very cool. He's always been cool to me. My first interaction with Maction was horrible. He spit on me and I was a kid, and he felt bad. Then when I got older, we worked together. Bizarre. Why did he spit on you? What Methods of Mayhem, Get Naked? Remember that fucking terrible song? Woo! What a conquer. Oh, okay. He knew he was an ass. Oh, you doing voice messenger? You know that's going to be fucking Frasier. Yeah, Larry Lalonde. They don't know. They don't care. Oh, scripted? Yeah, it just didn't look natural. Find it a limp wrist. Oh yeah, Ozzy got banned from San Antonio for years because he peed. They tried to sell it. Hey, Ozzy peed on that. He peed on the Alamo grounds, and he got caught. So he climbed up the tree and wouldn't come down. You know he was fucking tripping balls. Rip slap fist. Woo. Put that on your resume. Punk by Marilyn Manson. Get naked. Alright, that's enough rambling. Let's get back to some songs. It's supposed to be an hour. I don't think I played like a half of them.
Oh,
Yeah, but Satanic War Master is always solid. Never make total garbage. So here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Here's your host back in his corpse painted days doing the black metal pose. Look at that. Arrgh. Spikes, leather, bullet belts, corpse paint. Wah. I could have used cooler spikes, but what do I know? Here we go, back in the day. Oh, excuse me. Faida's coming back now. Do. Just toes on your toe knee. What? T-Bone thinks I'm cute. That's a good sign. Necron, badass. Cunt swallow. Seski. Cotton Hill. I love some Cotton Hill. There you go. We gotta make an announcement from Shredbeard Sunday night from Miss A. Hey y'all, please mark your calendars for Sunday night. Shredbeard's going live, getting a tattoo. He is. And I am premiering a new segment, How's Your Stupid Day, with Miss A, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central Time, 6:30 Pacific Time. Tune into that. Shredbeard puts on an entertaining show. He tries, man. He tries to make it fun. You're stupid. That one got me. I'm pretty sure I will be there as well. I am recording Sunday, but that'll probably be earlier in the day. Now it's down to guitar tracking, solos, and vocals. Drums are all done, captured, so that's good. 11 jams. Some of them are already done, but I think we got about maybe 6 or 5 jams we have to do all the guitar tracking on. Now, what is Zachary saying? Destruction made that awful album with the Cannonball cover or something. The Cannonball Run with Jackie Chan? Yeah. Why does Kermit the Frog's finger smell like pork? Asked Miss P. Dun 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 dun. Psh. Shredbeard rules. I love that guy. He is cool, man. Shredbeard's a good guy. A lot of fucking good people in this community. There's a live poll to tune in. Thanks, Necron. Hey, no problem, dude. Where is Shred? He's on the West Coast. He should be awake. It's only 11, but he's probably watching the kids. Those kids driving them crazy. This is Shredbeard at the moment. Not really, but for shits and giggles, we're gonna say yes, it is. This is Shredbeard right now.
Somebody, will you shut the fat little bastard up?
No, that's not Shredbeard. Woo! Alright, let's see what else we got here. Music.
The mortal spirits, what you're doing can't true.
Boom, there you go. Some Plutonian Shore. That was San Antonio's best kept secret for years. They were black metal band from here. Zeus ended up being in Hod. He played bass, and then switched over to guitar. Fucking great guy. Had to go and join the Navy because got a family. I take care of him. I get it, but he'll be out soon. Looks like he's been doing a lot of music projects, so expect to see him back. That where's it at? He sent me this. This featured those 3 songs from the there you go. This the split they did with Goatcraft, all on its own, but it's sold out. Oh yeah, Ghoulish Dave. I will check them out because I know you wouldn't tell us to check it out if it sucked. So this was put out, but you can still get a lot of stuff under Plutonian Shore Bandcamp. Highly recommended by me. He's a really good writer, singer, songwriter. Very good, man. Good shit. I'm glad to see that he's jumping back into music too. He'll be out of the service in a year and a half or so. So be cool to see Plutonian come back if that happened. Who knows? All right, let's play a couple more and I'm out of here. Time for me to go to sleep. There he goes, some arch fucking goat. Angel cunt tells of desecration. Fucking good shit. Yeah. Saw their first U.S. appearance too. Not the brag. All right, last one for tonight. Let me find the jam. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I work today. Come on, guys. Oh fuck! I started saying stupid shit. Actually, when I start getting tired. All right. We're gonna dedicate one to fucking Bear Reeves. This was his fucking favorite odd song. He always wanted to play it, and for me it was like, a lot of fucking licks in it. Anyway, this is for Bear. Happy Death Day, brother. You fucking missed, you big jerk. We miss ya. There you go. Yep, so bug Mr. Comos when you see him in here and say, where the fuck's that hot expanded edition? Everybody wants to know. It'll be a one-time pressing too. So yeah, it'll be coming out when Mr. Aaron Gothrone gets it out. But hopefully soon. There might be vinyl release of it coming out in October as well, or around there. Yeah, vinyl. That album fucking deserves to have some vinyl. I can't believe it never got it. That's why I tell you, some of these labels, like, what? I got fucking big Russian bands wanting to get a copy on vinyl, and I'm like, I wish. They're like, it's not on vinyl? Well, you tell me. I'm bitching. All right, time to go. See y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Had a good old time. Oh, whoa, wait. Thanks to the super chatters, Joker, Andrew, D-Bone. Always appreciated. No, fucking Coca-Cola. That sucks, dude. Sorry. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. It's always fun. Until next time.
Yeah, they make a smaller moped, but there's nothing like having one of these mean machines between your legs.
Hey, I got something to say. You've been talking mighty big and bold all night about what us dudes should do. Now, just for a change, let's see you do something really heavy on your own.